Section 1. The History of Bitcoin.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Bitcoin, what it is, why it matters, and why so many people are calling it the future of money. But first, a quick disclaimer. This video is not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing in anything. So where does Bitcoin come from? Back in 2008, during the global financial crisis, a mysterious figure named Satoshi Nakamoto released a white paper introducing Bitcoin, a decentralized digital currency that wasn't controlled by any government or bank, just a peer-to-peer system where people could send money without needing a middleman. In 2009, the first Bitcoin was mined. At the time, it was basically worthless. Fast forward to 2021, hit an all-time high of nearly 69,000. Today, it's worth over $100,000. That's a wild range. And while it's clearly had its ups and downs since, one thing is clear: Bitcoin changed the game. It introduced the world to a blockchain technology, a public, unchangeable ledger that ensures transparency and security. No more trusting banks, no more hidden transactions, just codes and consensus. Section 2. Why Bitcoin is still relevant in 2025. Now here's the big question. Why should you care about Bitcoin in 2025? Isn't it too late to get in? Actually no, and here's why. Bitcoin isn't just some hype coin anymore. It's being recognized as digital gold, a hedge against inflation and a store of value. In countries where currency collapses, Bitcoin gives people a lifeline. As governments print more and more money, the value of traditional currencies keep going down. But Bitcoin has a fixed supply. Only 21 million will ever exist. That's the scarcity in what drives its value. On top of that, big institutions like BlackRock, Fidelity, and even PayPal are now involved in crypto. Bitcoin, ETFs, they're all here. The mainstream is catching on. That means more adoption, more stability, and more long-term potential. Bitcoin isn't a gamble anymore, it's an asset class. If you're finding these videos helpful, do me a quick favour. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I post weekly videos breaking down money, investing, and how people can build wealth, especially for young people like you. Let's grow together. Section 3. How to invest in Bitcoin. Alright, let's talk about how to actually invest in Bitcoin. The good news, it's easier than ever. If you're in the UK, some great beginner-friendly platforms include Coinbase, Kraken, eToro, or even Revolut for small buys. If you're in the US, check out Coinbase, Gemini, Cash App, or Robinhood for Bitcoin and Ethereum. When you create an account, you can buy just $10 worth or £10. You don't have to buy a full coin. That's one of the biggest misconceptions. And here's a pro tip. Instead of trying to time the market, consider dollar cost averaging, where you invest a small amount regularly, like every week or month. That way, you avoid buying at the top and lowering your risk over time. You can also store your Bitcoin in a personalized crypto wallet for more security, rather than leaving it on the exchange. For beginners, starting on the exchange is fine. Just use two-factor authentication and be smart with your passwords. Section 4. Why Bitcoin is still going to grow. So, is Bitcoin still a good investment in 2025? Here's what I believe. Yes, if you're still thinking long-term, Bitcoin is still in the early stages of adaptation. Less than 5% of the global population owns any crypto. That number is growing rapidly, especially in countries with unstable currencies. Plus, as more companies accept Bitcoin, more nations consider it a legal tender, and more institutions invest, the value will likely continue to rise. It's not going to be a smooth ride though. Crypto is volatile, but that volatility creates opportunity. Even if Bitcoin never becomes the main currency, it could continue to grow in value simply because of its fixed supply, growing demand, and belief in the technology behind it. So if you believe in decentralization, freedom from banks, and building wealth for the future, Bitcoin is something worth paying attention to. Thanks for watching. If you learned something today, drop a like and let me know in the comments. Do you own any Bitcoin yet, or are you just getting started? Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.